Live Mark Consuelos pops surprise question to Kelly Ripa. During Live with Kelly and Mark host, Mark Consuelos takes his wife, Kelly Ripa, off guard with a surprise question. While discussing her crazy travel weekend, Mark pops a question that makes her freeze for a moment before answering. Kelly Ripa gets tossed about during her travels. Over the weekend, many travelers experienced delays due to a code upgrade that shut down many communications. Sadly, many people experienced delays after the CrowdStrike global tech outage. In the July 22 episode of Live with Kelly and Mark Consuelos talks about the technical glitch that caused havoc across the U.S. Furthermore, Kelly Ripa talks about having a wild weekend since she was caught in the middle of it, trying to get from one niece's college to another. She sadly realized it was impossible. Both Kelly and Mark are avid travelers. Specifically, Mark has upped his game by jet-setting to Italy frequently since they became part owners of the Campobasso FC. Mark Consuelos pops surprise question to Kelly Ripa. But after discussing Kelly Ripa's travel woes, Mark Consuelos boldly pops a surprise question. Once acknowledging how difficult her weekend travel was, Mark slides in a little detail that catches her off guard. As Kelly reflects on coming in hot after her hectic trip, Mark segues into desiring issue resolution by this weekend. Notably, he talks about the Campobasso FC having a friendly match against the East London Daggers. Kelly remarked, "It never ends." Then he adds the sneak attack of letting Kelly know he was planning to go to the game. Unaware he was intending to travel, she exclaims, "You tell me here publicly in a safe place." Mark laughs and sidesteps by rephrasing it as a question. He says, "I want to ask permission," and then she adds, "And I suppose I'm staying home then." Then Mark says, "I think you are staying home." She interjects flatly, "Right." Then he says, "Unless you want to come." Then he tacks on cheerily, "Do you want to come too?" Kelly Ripa holds back her annoyance about Mark Consuelos' question. Kelly Ripa rubs her hands together as she picks her words. She was on the spot after her husband, Mark Consuelos, revealed his travel plans. When asked if she wanted to join, she slightly grits her teeth, but just replies, "No." She wrings her hands in sighs at the way he went about the discussion on air. However, Mark tries to do a little damage control by talking about the mission of his trip. He explains, "I'm going to be doing a little community outreach." Additionally, he talks about going to small villages to meet the people, get them excited, and tell them about the new uniform for the team. That helped Kelly move past her annoyance about her husband's surprise question. Since Kelly was involved in the design of the costume, it lifted her spirits to talk about the unveiling. Furthermore, they discussed the Campobasso jersey has the liquid death logo, which Mark coined, meaning it murders your thirst. Later in the live show, Ryan Reynolds sported the new jersey while promoting his new movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. What do you think about Mark Consuelos' sneaky on-air question to Kelly Ripa? Do you think she had words for him after the Live with Kelly and Mark show? Drop your comments below.